We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Chris Bassett gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. And he takes ball 1. The average for him at .267 on the year. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Settling in now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Next for the Tigers, number 49, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He pulls this one into right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 4.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Calhoun at second with 2 down. Taken high and deep to right. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Judge.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting six.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting seven. The catcher, Kyle.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. First pitch of the at-bat.
Severino.
Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 1 away.
Batting 8.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
From the stretch, Brian Dozier is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the...
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Beautiful diving stop. He'll go to the bag for one. Safe.
Now great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he fouls this one off. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Men on third with two down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line towards center field. Reyes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave one. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, number 49, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Strike called, now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Jeimer Candelario. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Base hit into right center. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Pedro Severino is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. Torres at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Davis going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Aaron Judge will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Line to the right side. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 49.
Stepping up to the plate, number 49. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. In there at the letters 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. DJ LeMahieu would be next. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more. Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a pop-up now. Urshela over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for 3-2. Matthew Boyd takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
For the Tigers, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 66.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
Chris
number
Davis
4.
next to bat. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. In order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Aaron Luke will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 20, Aaron Luke.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Luke is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Jonathan Holder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Holder has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Tigers still lead it 3-2. Daniel Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ke'Bryan Hayes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hayes tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Gio Urshela is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
They obviously had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Still a 3-2 ball game. Brett Gardner is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 11, Brett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First offering on its way. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. One left for Detroit. They're up 3-2. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a slider that misses below the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box, Torres. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Bassett wins his 3rd of the season. Masahiro Tanaka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brandon Morrow hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits.